Dear friends, welcome to the part 8 of the Excuses and Our Success mini course. Today we will speak about questions for eliminating excuses. Before we start with discussing these questions, I want to share with you a couple of excuses. For example, why don't you serve with love whomever you serve, whatever your service is, to Krishna, to devotees, to your family? Why don't you serve with love? So the answer to this question may be some excuse. Maybe not, maybe yes, but this is a question that you can ask yourself. Why don't I serve with love? Then, I want to mention again something I already mentioned, excuse called "it's my nature." So basically it means it's my conditioned nature. But actually, if we look deeply in this excuse, we can see that actually it is our choice. We are conscious beings. We have a choice. So we can make a choice. Now, our nature may be this and that. Our tendency may be this and that. But we can actually make a different choice. And by making different choices, we can change our nature. Now we see in the Bhagavad Gita that Arjuna also made excuses. He was saying that women will be degraded and the family traditions will be spoiled if we kill our kinsmen, and many other excuses. But Krishna was not impressed with these excuses. Srila Prabhupada also mentions in one conversation, I will just read it to you. I have become a Vaishnava, so let everything be stolen. Vaishnava has 26 qualifications, and one of the qualifications is that he is daksha, that he is very expert in doing things very nicely in all areas of life. Not that because one has become a Vaishnava, he will become oblivious or callous about the worldly things. So Srila Prabhupada repeated devotees who were managing Krishna consciousness movement to be very expert in managing temple affairs, in managing Krishna's resources. Srila Prabhupada said everything should be to the right point. Everything should be done very nicely. Not a single farthing should be wasted. So a Vaishnava must be daksha or expert in everything. This is not an excuse that I have become a devotee, therefore I am callous to all material things. Because material things also belong to Krishna. So anything in relationship with Krishna, it's not material, it is spiritual. For example, a temple is not an ordinary building. It's considered to be Vaikuntha. Krishna has his house, Krishna has his abode. So one should be take very nice care and attention that the temple is kept very nicely, managed very nicely. Not that one thinks, I have become a Vaishnava, let everything be stolen or spoiled or broken. I have become a Vaishnava, therefore I cannot take care because it's material. This is not my consideration. So this kind of excuse shouldn't be made. Srila Prabhupada clearly explains this. Then later we will read Srila Prabhupada's quote about excuses for not finishing our rounds of japa meditation. Okay, so let us go back and now Look at the 7 questions for eliminating excuses. The first question is it true? So if you have an excuse, you can ask yourself, is it true? Then, the next question is, where did the excuse come from? Usually the excuse comes from our conditioned mind. Oh, I will go back to the question number 1. Is it true? I want to give an example. Is it true that it's too hard to chant my rounds every day, 16 rounds? Definitely it's not true. We were supposed to chant 64 rounds, but Srila Prabhupada reduced it to 16. And it takes about 2 or 3 hours, so even if you cannot do in one go, you can chant 4 rounds, 4 rounds, 4 rounds, 4 rounds, and this will be 16 at the times of a day when you have half an hour or 40 minutes to chant 4 rounds. Where did the excuse come from? It came from our mind. Maybe it came from our experience that we tried to chant 16 but we didn't make it. But still, it doesn't mean it is not possible. If we plan nicely our day and make it a top priority that chanting 16 rounds is important, that we will finish, but at least by the end of the day, finish 16 rounds. What is the reward? What is the reward of not chanting or not chanting 16 rounds? There is no reward. There is actually disaster. There is, opposite of the benefit. I mean, there is a loss if we don't chant our 16 rounds. Number 4, what is the reward was number 3. Number 4, what would your life look like if you wouldn't use this excuse? Oh, life would be wonderful. One would chant 16 rounds every day, and please Srila Prabhupada, please Parampara, please Lord Krishna. So life would be much better if we wouldn't use this excuse. Can you create a rational reason to change? So what we can say, what would be the benefits of actually taking full responsibility to chant our 16 rounds every single day? So the benefits would be that we will be more spiritual, more focused, we will please Krishna, we will be more satisfied, etc., etc. You name it. You make a list of all the benefits. The more benefits you list, the more you can be inspired to chant 16 rounds and to complete your 16 rounds every single day. Can you access Lord's support in giving up old habits or giving up excuses? Yeah, we can pray to the Lord to give us strength and intelligence to be able to do this, to chant 16 rounds every single day and not neglect our rounds. And the support is available, unlimited support is available. Now you can also take support from devotees. They can help you to keep track of your chanting, to improve your chanting, to learn from different japa retreats, from different books about the holy name, about the chanting the holy name, from Srila Prabhupada's quotes about chanting and about japa. So Lord's support through His devotees, through His teachings is available and we can take advantage of it. And number 7, how do you continuously reinforce this new way of being? Now this is a very intelligent question because you may start with a new habit of making a decision that I'm going to chant 60 rounds every single day no matter what. Srila Prabhupada said, don't go to sleep if you don't finish your rounds. Don't eat. Better don't eat and don't sleep, but finish your rounds. So we can reinforce this by associating with devotees who are serious chanters, by reading the books about chanting japa, by attending seminars about chanting japa, by maybe also sending reports to devotees how our japa is going. And in this way, these 7 questions can help us actually eliminate our excuses and invest a lot of energy in a new habit of not following the excuse. Thank you very much for listening. Tomorrow we have a part 9, and it will be a final part, replacing excuses with a dynamic success plan. So thank you very much for listening, and all the best to you.